Yo, beautiful souls, make sure you get down on one knee. Make sure that you kneel and that you bow to your masters. Because if you want to make this world a better place, that's the course of action. So it seems. I love you with my heart, with my soul, with every fibre of my entire being. How are you feeling right now, beautiful soul? So today, I want to share with you the art of compassion. You see, right now on planet Earth, there's some serious, crazy stuff going on. You know this, beautiful soul. And compassion and subservience are getting a little bit mixed up. When someone has trauma and pain rising in their consciousness, as an aware human being, the best thing you can do for that person is to observe, open your heart, and allow them to go through their process. Number one, you don't want to get entangled mentally and emotionally. You don't want to get entangled physically. You don't want to get entangled metaphysically. You want to just kind of stand back, allow them to have their process, and go on their own journey, and allow their emotions and their trauma to rise to the surface so they can express it and then carry on. You look at this planet at the moment, and you know, over history, black people have been through trauma. They've been enslaved. You know, there's been some horrible things through human history that have happened to black people. People are looking at this whole kind of Black Lives Matter situation at the moment, and they're saying, you know, well, let's be compassionate towards these people and let's allow them to go through their healing process. You got some people that are saying, well, you know, screw that because all lives matter. And you know what? All lives do matter. And on one hand, allowing these people to have their kind of ancestral trauma for many, many, many hundreds of years, maybe more than that, rise to the surface to be healed, that's okay. If we all stand back and allow them to do that. But going out and taking billboards to the streets, getting down on one knee. I even saw a woman kissing the feet of a load of black men who were preaching that black people are the rulers and all this sort of stuff. I mean, the world's gone crazy. Now, some of my best friends are black people. I love black people. I love white people. I love yellow people, brown people. If there were green and blue people running around this planet, I'd love them too. If there were red people and pink people, I'd love them too. Purple people, yellow people, all the same. I love everyone. I don't see black people and white people as any different. I don't see Chinese, Indian, Russian, French, anyone as any different. We're men and women. We're humans. Hue means colour. We're humans. We're coloured people. Okay? We all have a slightly different colour, but we're all human. It doesn't make any difference. Light reflects in different ways and different colours are presented to the person that's observing the colours that are reflecting out from whatever they're reflecting out from. We as humans bleed the same. We have heartbeats. If you want to show true compassion, the best thing you can do is to stand back from all situations and allow everyone to have their own experience. And for you as a mature, wise, intelligent, elevated being of a high vibration, you can just start to create the reality that you want by taking the action that you want in this physical world. If you think that getting down on one knee and kissing the feet of all black people, just because one black person was murdered, wasn't really murdered, but murdered, let's pretend that he was murdered anyway, you're going to get down and kiss the feet of all black people. That in itself is dangerous. If you want to support these people, go and give them a hug and say, listen brother, listen sister, we love you. We treat you as an equal. And be straight with them and say, listen, all lives matter. Black lives, white lives, red lives, blue lives. Humans. Humans. humans, okay? We all matter. So let's not say that all lives matter or all black lives matter. Let's just say that we're all equal. And let's just love and hug and nurture each other whilst we go through our own individual healing processes. Indians have suffered massively at the hand of the white man over the centuries. Are we kneeling down to all Indians too? No. If it was a white person that had been killed, I wouldn't expect any of my brothers or sisters to get down on their knees and kneel to me. I would reach down, I would help them up, I would look into their eyes and say, I love you. And I would give them a hug back. So let's be responsible with our energy. Because what we don't want to do is to start running these mind programs of subservience. If we're going to change this world, we have to bring equality and equilibrium to the forefront of human reality. And any kind of subservience creates a difference. Okay, if there's a difference, there's separation. And it's just another trick to separate us. Religion, colour, class, money, all of these things have separated us over the centuries. So what do you want to do? Are you going to buy into the separation program? Or are you going to buy into the program of oneness? I've already brought into the program of oneness. I'm just trying to highlight this to anyone watching this that hasn't brought into this and is still brought into the separation program. You are an intelligent human and you get to choose. Stop buying into the madness in your external reality. The only way you're going to discover the answers is by going into this magical Stargate. Taking a deep breath and observing the chaos and realizing that it's just a joke, man. All of these characters, the people on the stage that are encouraging white people to kiss their feet, they're part of the act. And the people that are kissing their feet, they're part of the act too. So one thing that we all have in common is that we're all actors. Actors. We are all actors. So let's take that thing that we've got in common and then start to find more things in common. Oh yeah. We've got eyes and a nose and ears. We bleed the same. Oh, well, actually, we all just want to love each other. If we can just breathe for a second. It doesn't matter where you travel on this planet. I've travelled to so many countries. I've travelled to some affluent countries and some poor countries. I've travelled all over the world. Have done for many years. Racism is not something that is normal. It's not something you see everywhere. It's manufactured. So stop buying into the manufacturing of reality and start creating your own reality by coming together with those that you love, creating small communities, joining with other communities, share and care with those communities, love each other and nurture each other within those communities, and then allow those communities to spread. We can start to barter with each other. We can share things with each other. We can trade with each other. And if we start to create our own system within this world, the other system that all of the people that have bought into the separation program play inside of, that's going to start to dissolve. And if the people that want to maintain the separation program, they can continue to create that reality and live inside of it. But we'll live alongside them in our own worlds that we've designed, that we've created, that doesn't need to run into the electrical grids, that doesn't need gas, that doesn't need money. We can create our own way of being. We can create this new world. Compassion. Show compassion to everyone. But don't get down on one knee. That ain't compassion. That's madness. And if you ever go down onto one knee and someone, praises you for that, you need to look into their eyes and realise that they're brainwashed too. Seriously, man, it's a joke. Anyway, you get my point. Okay? Focus on a world that you want to create. Open your heart and live with love and compassion. If you want to support someone through their healing process whilst they're purging centuries of ancestral trauma from slavery, open your heart and love them. They're going to feel that even if you never speak to them. Even if you never make eye contact. Even if you're 100 miles away. 1,000 miles away. Open your heart, because in the quantum field there's no time, distance or measurement. So let's use these abilities that we can tap into. Energy, baby. Light, frequency, light codes. Geometrical data. Let's open our hearts and flood the world with a wave of positive consciousness that will shift the mindsets and the heart sets of men and women and children all over this planet. We carry these abilities in our own genetic makeup. So go in here. Go in your heart. It's a simple step. But it's for the brave. And are you brave? Well, I feel you're brave. In fact, I know you're brave, otherwise you wouldn't be even tuning into this video. You're a high frequency being, otherwise you wouldn't have even come into contact with this video. It's that simple. You're beautiful, you're intelligent, you're wise, you're full of knowledge and wisdom, and I love you unconditionally, beautiful soul. Wherever you are on this planet, go out, hug tightly, squeeze your sisters and brothers, and never be the first to let go. Love fiercely and ferociously. If you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe and share. If you're watching it on Facebook, like it and share it. Let's share these positive messages with our sisters and brothers. Together, we can make this world a much more harmonious place. And I will see you again very, very soon. One love, one heart, one human family. Peace out, beautiful soul. Infinity is the ultimate ascension toolkit. Your mind, body and soul will be brought into perfect alignment.
Completely life-changing.
I wake up every single day excited to live my life.
I'm a better mother, I'm a better partner, I'm a better friend, I'm a better facilitator.
I've never experienced anything like this in my entire life.
It has raised my consciousness faster than anything I have ever done.
Things in my experience started to change.
I am manifesting much faster.
Seeing people with eyes of love rather than anger, it changed my life, and it continues to change my life.
Again and again, they just tap you into a place that you don't even know exists.
Freaking amazing meditations journeys, healing journeys.
Like the massive energies these meditations feed me.
There's hundreds of meditations in that library, one on almost every subject.
I lost 3 inches off my waist without even trying.
I have never experienced the kind of profound transformation in such a short time as I have with the star magic frequencies and meditations.
The amount of unconditional love that came through.
Also, I manifested $6,000.
What I did in 1 year was phenomenal.
I'm centered now, I'm happier.
If you want to be a high vibrational human, happy, full of joy, totally healthy, full of vibrancy and vitality, then Infinity is a must. You get 7 days free with unlimited access to make sure it's for you.
And once you go there, you just want to keep going there.
The Infinity Library is second to none, fantastic journeys.
But what it really did was open up centers of learning in me that I didn't know existed.
The way that people approach me and respond to me has changed.
7 months ago, and it's only been 7 months, and the changes that I've made within myself are unbelievable.
Really been able to look at myself in the mirror and truly deeply love what I see.
Your vibration will rise as you connect deeply. This is a one-stop shop for your healing and ascension requirements. See you on the inside, beautiful soul.